You,
You.
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 Welcome to another most awesome, and award-winning
Yeah, we're winning.
Mick and Duane show.
We made up an award.
We got an award. Nathan Frame told us we got an award.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going with it.
Going with it.
Yeah, Nathan Frame said we got an award.
All right.
I don't know what it is.
We'll take it and run with it.
Is it Suckiest Podcast? Maybe.
Could be.
Two losers.
Yeah.
Two losers. You get an award. Maybe it's a participation trophy.
Maybe.
Anyway, hey guys, happy holidays.
Yeah, been a while.
It's been a couple months, holidays, busy, yada yada yada. The last one we did was about Jim Clark.
Yeah.
That was our highest views we've ever had on one.
Yeah.
We had like 1,100 views of that show.
Yeah.
That's like really big for us.
Big numbers.
Big numbers. The last few have been 800-900.
Yeah.
And we did have another one that was 1,100. I can't remember which one it was, but anyway, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching our stupid ass show.
Yep. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We're not really looking for ratings or anything.
We're just here.
We're just here. We just want to connect with our people. Yeah. It's like talk a little bit. Not much going on in the music world for us.
No.
With the holidays and stuff, everything like comes to a standstill. We got more important stuff to do. So we did peruse some news. Like I say, there's really nothing going on with the Passion Remains stuff. We're continuing.
Yeah.
We're working on that. There's stuff going on. Four Skulls is kind of dormant at the moment.
We'll get back to it.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. The snow and stuff the last couple of weeks.
This thing won't get out.
Yeah, it's rare for us to have snow and it like stay on the ground for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Usually we get the snow and within 2 days it's gone.
Right.
But it's 2 weeks and it's still out there.
Yep.
I bought me a deer feeder.
Oh, did you?
And I looked at it the other day. I looked outside and I was like, I took a picture. I said to Pam, I was like, hey, there's 7 deer out there.
Yeah.
They're just eating everything. And then we checked the next night and it was like, no deer. I'm like, what's that? So today I walked out to the deer feeder. One of them sons of bitches tore up my deer feeder. The bottom, they like knocked it off. They broke something, so I'm glad to fix it. So, duh. I understand why they're not there because there was no food. Hey, you didn't give me no food.
Yeah.
I saw them out tonight, and they were out looking around like, where's the food, dude? Where's the food? So the deer and the birds are costing me money.
Yep. And the fish?
The fish, yeah, the fish are easy. They're cheap.
They're cheap.
Yeah, the fish are cheap. Since I spent all that money and got the bigger pump and all that, it has not frozen over.
Yeah.
As far as completely, it's still, keeping the water oxygenated. But I've had crappier pumps that it just froze over, and they just froze.
Yeah.
And then when it warms up, they're like,
they're off again.
They're carp. They're fine.
Yeah.
But the deer feeder, I need to do a little maintenance. Some little shitty screws I looked at. I'm like, that's made cheap, so I'm just going to get some glue and just glue it in.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Bowling's down in Catlettsburg, cheap on deer food.
Are they?
Birdseed, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a couple. I was already there, And then I called Dad, and Dad said, "Oh yeah, you don't buy birdseed down there." I'm like, "Well, duh, I've already bought it." So, Royal King for birdseed, and then Bowlings for deer corn. All right. Anyway, all right. Enough about my stupid animals that I fool around with. So we did peruse some news, and there actually was some interesting stuff, I thought.
Yep.
Oh, these poor millionaires, multi-millionaires in California. So, Tommy Lee is sick of seeing his fellow musicians promoting themselves online amid the California wildfires. Well, yeah, you're a multi-millionaire. Why? You know, just shut up. Most people makes me sick. These people posting lame-ass social media. Yeah. I mean, it sucks that these people out in California are getting their shit burned up. I get it. And a lot of them are not multi-millionaires. But when you see these celebrities post and you see a picture of their $100,000 Mercedes get burned up, I'm like, oh wow, bummer.
Drive your other one.
Yeah, drive your other one. Go to your other house
And drive it. Yeah, and get your car out of the garage.
Your other two houses that are somewhere else. I don't know. I mean,
Well, there's got to be a lot of people affected that
right.
are not millionaires or rich. Hate that for them.
Yeah, I hate that for them, but the celebrity stuff, man.
Yeah.
No, just don't post anything.
No.
Just be like Dave Chappelle. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Just shut the fuck up.
Yep. Hello.
Hello, Abby. You're up awful late. Well, no, it's only 11.
That's not late.
That's right. It's not late for a teenager.
No.
She'll be up till 3. I won't be. All right, so let's Tommy, that sucks for the Californians, the wildfires, the celebrities. Yeah, just shut up. Just shut up. All right. I saw this one. They're like comparing Ozzy's guitars, Randy Rhoads versus Zakk Wylde. Really?
Yeah, you can't compare those.
Really? Zach, I like your stuff, but you know, you're no Randy Rhoads.
No.
I'm not either. But
there's not too many people that rank up there with Randy Rhoads.
No. There's not even an argument. Why would they even pull this up? I'm not even gonna read the article.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Iron Maiden's Adrian Smith lost his home to California wildfires.
Yep.
Well, I hate that for you, man. Hate that for you. You know, another millionaire lost his place. Is there a trend here with my thinking on?
Well, we had two articles come up with the same thing, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna hush about it.
Yeah.
So here's some sad news. Only one rock song has made Billboard's Hot 100 in this century.
Wow.
In the last 25 years.
Which one was that?
I see a picture of a Nickelback guy. Yep. How You Remind Me made the cut.
Wow.
And it's a great song. Nickelback gets a lot of shit.
Yeah, people give them a hard time.
Yeah. Why do they give them a hard time? Because
Popular.
their stuff is popular and it sounds better than everybody else's stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Sorry. Their production is better than anyone else.
Good production, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they do.
Sorry. That's why y'all hate Nickelback, because they sound so damn good.
Yeah.
It is, man. Their production is tits. I would argue that Wolfgang Mammoth WVH.
Yeah.
His production.
Pretty good.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's a little drum heavy, but
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But as far as the usual listener, as far as pop radio and stuff, it's a little drum heavy. But we'll play some of it after this.
Yeah.
It's drum heavy, but I love it. I love drum heavy.
Yeah.
Awesome sound. So he's recording at 5150. You know, his dad's studio. Why didn't Alex's stuff sound that good?
I don't know.
Alex was a purist.
Yeah.
You know when Alex is playing the drums,
His drum sound changed too a lot.
right? They sound like real drums. Wolfgang stuff, it sounds processed. You know,
Yeah.
but I like that process.
You like
sound.
it better?
I like that process sound. I know Alex is more of a purist,
Mhm.
and his stuff. You hear his snare drum, you know it's him.
Yeah.
You know, you listen to a Van Halen song and you hear that drum sound, you know that's Alex Van Halen.
Yeah.
You know it's
It comes right to you.
yeah, it's unmistakable.
Mm-hmm.
Unmistakable. I don't know if that's yeah. I don't know what the word is. Unmistakable.
Yeah. That sounds a little better.
Yeah, unmistakable. Yeah, you hear. So they talk about they've always talked about the brown sound, you know, and it always got attached to Eddie, you know, getting the brown sound. So Alex and Eddie, they got that from their dad. Their dad said, you know, the brown sound. So it wasn't guitar. It was just the sound of an instrument, the richness of it. And actually, it got attached to Alex's snare first.
Oh, did it?
But then, you know, Eddie got more popular. So the brown sound was Eddie's guitar, but it was initially popularized. You know, it was Alex's snare, and they all got it from their dad, John, Jan, however you pronounce it. But he always talked to them about the brown sound.
Okay.
The brown sound, you know, good meaty sound.
Yeah.
And Alex's snare drum absolutely had the brown sound. You know, unmistakable. Unmistakable. All right, let's move on. Well, there's that dude's face again.
Yeah.
Billboard names biggest rock band of the 21st century. Is it really fucking Nickelback?
I think you passed it.
Did I? Nickelback is the best rock band of the 21st century. Wow. I mean, I like them. This stuff's, it's kind of like, remember when, in 83, when Pyromania came out?
Yeah.
And we were all like, damn, that sounds great.
Yeah.
That sounds great. And then they came up with the next album, Hysteria.
Yes.
Okay, that's when it got a little too poppy.
It was polished.
But it was good.
It was good stuff.
It was good.
The Pyromania, I like better.
Pyromania, yeah. Pyromania, yeah. Yeah, we lived it. That, you know, they come out when we were sophomores, I think.
Yeah.
83 sophomores. Pyromania come out. We're like, damn, we never heard anything that polished. Abby, kind of upset music isn't the same. Yeah. Yeah. Just keep metal alive, Abby. Just listen to it. Just listen to it. Post about it. Yada, yada, yada. So, damn. Nickelback is the
Yeah.
21st century stuff.
Billboard really likes Nickelback.
They do. Yeah. Well, Billboard's reporting on what people listen to.
Yep.
So, sad state of affairs. All right. the six most underrated hair metal guitarists.
We didn't read this yet.
We didn't read this, but I already know. One of the most, and we see his picture there.
Yeah.
Vito Bratta from White Line.
Yeah.
Highly underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Not to us. We know he was a beast.
Yeah.
We know he was a
We played
beast.
a couple of these songs, and it took us a while to get them.
Hard stuff to learn. Would he have been underrated if he would have continued? But he.
I don't know. He probably would have got more recognition if he kept on.
So Vito Bratta's story. So his mother got ill, and he quit the music business to take care of her.
Yep. And then didn't he injure his hand?
Kudos to him. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Kudos to him for taking care of a family member.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he got burnt out. Who's the dude in Queensryche? Chris DeGarmo.
Yeah.
Chris DeGarmo, Queensryche. He wrote all those songs. Silent Lucidity, all the Operation Mindcrime shit.
Yeah.
He wrote all that stuff. Jeff Tate just sang. He may have helped in arranging some stuff, but Chris DeGarmo was the dude.
Was the guy.
He was the dude. And then he bowed out and just said, I'm done.
Yeah.
And just said, oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
I'm good. He's done a couple session things over the years, but no, he checked out.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got his pilot's license and got some other stuff going on. But and Jeff Tate, which we got to open for.
Yeah.
But those were one of his songs.
Yeah, he's a great singer though.
Take
that from him.
Oh yeah. Epic singer. It was a combination of the two. If Chris DeGarmo would have wrote those songs and he didn't have Jeff Tate singing, may have fell flat.
Then the other way, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. See who they say. Who do they say?
If your aunt had tits,
yeah,
she'd be your uncle.
Yeah.
That's what I always say when somebody says.
I think you messed that up.
If your aunt had tits, oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
There's a saying in there somewhere.
Yeah, there's a saying. I can't remember how it goes. But anyway, yeah. So it's a what if. You can't do what ifs.
Yeah.
You can't do what if. What ifs. If your aunt had tits, she'd be your uncle. Let's see. If your aunt didn't have tits, maybe that's what it is.
That's what it is.
If your aunt didn't have tits, she'd be your uncle.
Yeah.
maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. All right. Let's look at these. Okay, so underrated.
You're going past it.
Well, I'm hoping it's just going to... Okay, here we go. All right, so Vito...
One more about them.
There was? Okay, no, that's the introduction. So, the
picture of that
the six most underrated hair metal, and I hate that term, hair metal.
Yeah.
Hair metal, to me, that is good metal in the 80s. That's good stuff.
Just leave it as metal.
Yeah, 80s, just called 80s metal. I don't like the hair metal stuff. The hair metal tag, I think on it. Yeah, Vito Bratta, beast. Robin Crosby of Rat. Okay, yeah. Who else was in Rat?
Warren DeMartini.
Yeah, Warren DeMartini was a beast. He had to teach George Lynch his parts in Dokken.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he wasn't even in Dokken.
Yeah.
But he had to enlist Warren DeMartini. Warren DeMartini's a beast, dude. All right, so they're talking about Robin Crosby. Maybe not. Red Beach. Yeah.
Yeah. He's good.
He's great. I think I've told the story about where I about got in a fight with him.
Yeah.
I about got in a fight with Red Beach from Winger. I'll tell it again. So I went to it was at Moorhead State. It was Winger, Extreme, and Tangier.
Yeah, they have one song back there.
Okay.
Somewhere along the way.
So anyway, I had my long hair.
Yeah.
had my hair down here. Had a wife beater on and a leather jacket. Cigarette hanging out of my mouth. And security was a little bit lax.
Yeah.
There. And I was up front and I was just looking around and I just walked backstage. And nobody said anything to me. I looked like I was part of the entourage, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just saw, hey, here's Mick Bryan here. We'll just let Mick Bryan come back and do her fucking wants. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
So anyway, went backstage and I was just meandering around. I just stayed around the equipment. I didn't like try and go to the dressing rooms or anything. I was just meandering around. And Extreme had got done playing, and Winger, they were setting their stuff up, and they come over and set up Red Beach's guitar, those pincers, whatever, however you pronounce it. It's like a boutique, very expensive guitar.
Yeah.
And they brought the guitar out and said it was like 10 feet from me. And I like getting guitar picks from people.
Souvenirs.
Yep. And they set the guitar there, and they put the guitar picks on it, and I was like, And I was like 10 feet, and I went over and went click, click, threw my book over there. And Red Beach was on the other side of the stage. He looked up and he goes, "Hey!" And he's a big dude. He's like 6'5", 6'6", and I see him pop his head up into him, and we locked eyes, me and Red Beach. He's like, to him, he was like, "Hey, motherfucker!" So he starts coming toward me, and somebody in security stopped him.
Yeah.
And I started to back up, and then when security grabbed him, I was like, "Yeah, come on, motherfucker, come on!" Because I knew he wasn't getting to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm glad they stopped him."
Yeah.
He might have beat my ass. Maybe.
Is that worth 2 picks?
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
It's a good story, dude.
Yeah. And then, okay, so once Winger finally got up on stage and playing, I was still backstage.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't run me out or anything. And I walked up the steps by the monitor console.
Yeah.
And I was standing there, there was Winger playing. And I was just sitting there jamming, and then some little dude comes up and stands beside me, like up to here. I looked over and it was Nuno Betancourt. Yeah. We were like shoulder to shoulder. I looked over at him, I went like that. Nuno looked at me, he went, yeah, and I went, we couldn't hear each other. I was like, "Hey man, you got a pick? And he was like checking he's like, like I don't have one. And luckily I had a Sharpie and like maybe my ticket or something, or a piece of paper inside my leather jacket. I'm like, and he signed. I got his autograph. Yeah, he gave me his autograph. I'm like, "Oh, cool." Stuck it back in my pocket, and me and Nuno watched the whole Winger show, just staying there jamming out.
That's cool.
Yeah, and now Nuno is the dude. Ever since, my opinion. Maybe others, now that Eddie is gone, I think Nuno is taking the crown of the best dude out there.
Yeah. Taking it and running with it.
Yeah. I mean, is he's not like a new guy that come in and like it when Hendrix came down and exploded, it was like an alien landing.
Yeah.
The same 30 years later, 20 years later, whenever it was, as Eddie landed, it's like an alien. Who the fuck is this guy? Nuno is carrying the torch. He's not like doing anything, You know, he's great. Don't get me wrong, he's
Right.
great. But you know, is it anything
Extremely innovative like those two.
right? But as far as great guitarist, he's the guy right now. He's the guy right now. All right. So, we got the Reb and
Oh, really?
really Brian Damage Forsyth. Okay. Maybe I need to look him up. Akira Takasaki. Yeah, remember him from Loudness?
Yeah.
Loudness? Yeah, the Japanese guy. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
John Norm. Yeah.
John Norm from Europe. Oh, was he the dude that did the Flight of the Bumblebee?
I'm not sure. I know he was really good. His second album was actually
Yeah.
better. The second album that hit the charts here.
Yeah, John Norm from Europe. Yeah, he was a badass. Yeah, he didn't get his due. Yeah, he was pretty fucking good. He was shredding before shredding was popular. You know, this neoclassical shit. All right. Oh, yeah, we saw this. So a developer issues an apology statement. So apparently, the house where AC/DC's brothers, Malcolm and Angus, where they lived was
Where AC/DC began.
yeah. So it was like a
Historical site.
yeah. Their house was like a historical site, and some developer come through and bulldozed it. Oops. Whoopsie. Okay, so you got whoops. All right, so Nikki Glaser makes a System of a Down joke. Okay. We'll skip that. I'm a fan of Nikki Glaser. Yeah, she's funny and not bad looking. Okay. One big change. Geddy Lee and Alex Lassa want to make for the Rush's final tour. Well, I mean, I know one thing, they wanted to go to Europe.
Yeah.
They didn't. They did it on the U.S. and Canada. So read that for me, Duane. See if you can summarize that.
Let's see.
Yeah. They said more gigs.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I already knew that. Yeah, and European. So they didn't
get off American soil.
Not off North America. You know, they did Canada. They did the U.S. They wanted to take it to Europe, but Neil was done.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I mean, I did this. I'm done. Okay, so, yeah, so I knew that. That's something I knew. Man, this Mick and Duane show set list is just kick ass.
Yeah.
Playing some Four Souls. Okay, yeah, I saw this. So some people have been wanting the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to just call it the Music Hall of Fame, not Rock and Roll.
Well, it make more sense with the people they've chosen so far.
But you know, the head dude says no.
Yeah.
All right, so fuck you. Yeah, it's not a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No.
It's a Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Is what it is. But whatever, it's theirs to do with what they want.
Yep.
It's a cool place. Have you been?
Not been there.
So you only need to go there once.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You only need to go there once. You see all those busts of all these. Okay, yeah, I saw it. Okay, you know they're going to add some more next year. I don't need to go back. Okay, I'll see more busts of people. Yeah, you don't need to go back. It's
all
cool.
right.
It's cool to see it. It's cool to see it once. Okay, so Walmart rejected a classic Poison album over their cover, and I remember that one.
Yeah.
Open up and say "Aw."
The version with the long tongue.
Yeah, the big long tongue. So Walmart don't like it. Fuck you, Walmart. Jesus. You sell Chinese shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that are, you know, that have enslaved children and pay them $1 a month. Whatever. All right. So, Poison. Oh, this will be a long one. Let's skip that one.
Okay.
Sammy Hagar accuses Alex Van Halen of committing blasphemy. I'm going to guess that he's talking about Michael Anthony.
No, because he didn't mention the Van Hagar years.
Oh, he's talking about the book.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, maybe he'll do another one. So I read the book.
Mm-hmm.
I read the book. It was awesome, and it was really a homage to his brother.
Right.
But in a book format, he only went to the time when Roth left the band.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do one past that.
Sammy's just saying he left out a big part of his brother's work.
Okay.
Maybe he'll come back to it, but
Maybe he'll get back to it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Give the guy a break. He did this much.
yeah.
Alex.
Wow, he's been grieving. He wrote this book,
Right. So Alex has been very quiet for ever since Eddie died.
He's always been quiet. Yeah.
Sure. Well, Alex was always the lead. He was the big brother. He's always the leader of the band, and Eddie was the mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
He would tell Eddie, you do this, you tell this guy this. So Alex was the leader of the band, right?
Yeah.
And
publicly, he just kind of sat back and let the other guys speak.
Yep. He sat back and he would direct his brother. You're the mouthpiece. You're the popular guy. So Sammy, shut the fuck up.
Yep. And he's needed to do that for a long time.
Yeah. Just shut the fuck up. If Alex has it in him, I watched Alex since his book came out. He did several interviews, which you haven't seen him forever, and it was really disheartening to see Alex walking with a cane.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw any of those.
Age is a hard thing.
Yeah, seeing Alex Van Halen walk around with a cane, it was disheartening. We're not far from there.
No.
All right. So Sammy Hagar, we agree. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So more Sammy Hagar. He can't keep himself out of the headlines in the rock world. To stay relevant, he has to pop up. He's got to stay relevant by. Okay, so this one says Sammy Hagar's
song. Alex Van Halen regretted dismissing.
Okay, so
it ended up on Hagar's solo album, the one that he had to do for his record company, so he could go to Van Halen. He had to come back and do one solo album.
Okay.
And the song is Eagles Fly. And they kind of wish that was a
Van Halen
song instead of a Hagar song.
Okay, so apparently there's a song that Sammy says is their Stairway to Heaven, their best song.
Yeah.
And it's never been released. So there's a song out there.
Still a good one.
Sammy Hagar, yeah, but they, that was when they were squabbling.
Yeah.
So there's a song out there. Maybe we'll hear it someday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. I've looked. There's no record of it. There was like a working title of it. But Sammy says, and you got to take what Sammy says with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
That their best song never got released. So
sometimes tension in a band will find its way into the music and actually make a good song.
Yeah.
Or album.
All right, let's move on. REO Speedwagon plays last song.
Final show.
Yep, their final set. So, I'll let you read a little bit. But Kevin Cronin still wants to tour and play, but someone else in the band, if you can read it, whoever it is. So REO Speedwagon was a thing before Kevin Cronin ever joined.
Yeah.
They were something. So someone in the band owns the name. Kevin Cronin does not own the name. And from what I've read or heard, the other band member says, "Okay, I'm done." And Kevin Cronin wants to keep going.
Yeah.
And this dude says, "Well, REO Speedwagon name, I own, the majority or maybe all of it."
Mm-hmm.
And so Kevin Cronin can't use the REO Speedwagon name. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I own Four Skulls.
Yeah.
That
happens.
Yeah. So if someone else in the band wanted to go out as Four Skulls, I'd say, no. I mean, they can play our songs, but they can't call themselves Four Skulls.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Unless I'm with them, is what it is. Yeah, so REO Speedwagon will be no more.
Right.
And Kevin Cronin will go out and do Kevin Cronin. So the same songs and sound just as good, but just not without the name.
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright, so we'll just go with the headline here. So apparently there is a Spinal Tap 2 in the works. In the works.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, more rock stuff. Yeah, do it. Spinal Tap 2. Yeah, do it. Alrighty. We just got a couple more. Oh. Chris, I have a hard time. So, Imperiletti. Yeah, he's a beast.
Passed on playing guitar for Ozzy in the 80s.
All right, so 83, Jakey Lee. Jakey Lee. So naturally, search for far and wide for a suitable replacement following Lee. Okay, so when Jakey Lee left, Chris Impelletri. I don't know any of his stuff, but I remember reading about him.
Yeah.
That he was a beast. All right, so I'll let you read this. You get it. So this dude he received a call from the Osbournes the time when they was getting rid of Jakey Lee, but Zakk Wylde ultimately got the job. So Chris he'd have been a good fit.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Interesting. Alright, so Nirvana's Nevermind is the 9th album to reach this historic chart record. So let us read it.
9th album to ever spend 700 weeks on the Billboard 200 chart.
700 weeks?
700 weeks.
Wow. Okay, so these guitar auctions and stuff, the top two most the most money at an auction for guitars are fucking Kurt Cobain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think it'd be Beatles?
No, you'd think Eddie.
Yeah.
So, like his fucking guitar that he used on Nirvana MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
That piece of shit, whatever it was he played and modified and all that. the guitar he used on Unplugged went for like $7 million.
That's crazy.
And Jim Irsay bought, I think, both of them. The guy that owns the Colts,
Yeah.
the Indianapolis Colts, he's a big guitar collector. He might have been the one that bought, sold Eddie Van Halen's Hawker Teacher guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a guitar. Maybe he played it live, maybe not. I can't remember. But he definitely played it in the video of Hawker Teacher.
Right.
So it was a Kramer, that Kramer thing out there, and it went for like $4.5 million. Priceless guitars, Eddie's Frankenstein, and if it ever goes up,
Yeah.
I mean, it won't in our lifetime because his son is the owner,
Yeah.
and he's like way younger than us. So we'll be dead before that one gets out.
Yep.
It's kept in a vault as long as his amps, as well as his amps. And Wolfgang used the guitar, a head and cab that Eddie used for one song on one of his albums. It was the first, maybe the second album.
Yeah.
And Wolfgang plays it, and you hear the tone, and you're like,
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
But yeah, it's gonna be a long time before that guitar is done.
Yeah.
I think the one that will trump all of them, as long as I'm alive, will be Jimmy Page's 59 Les Paul.
Yeah.
When he passes, and maybe they decide to auction it off.
Maybe.
10 million,
Who knows?
20 million.
Yeah.
It just depends on who, what someone wants to pay.
Right.
Is it worth that? No. I've said this argument before, so all these people, Nick Davis, what's in the cup? Duane is being a little weird on us. Nick,
Just doing something different.
Duane is doing a little weird on us. He's having some trouble with his taste, with his throat. So
My iron is low. It's affecting my taste.
Yeah, so Duane's having to switch up. He's got something going on with his taste. That's fine. What's up, Timmy? Nick. Uh-oh. Yeah, Tim, getting old sucks.
Yep, it does.
What was I talking about? Jimmy Page's guitars. That's what I'm talking about. So these Les Pauls, 58, 59, 60, dude, they're bringing in without any
Celebrity
connection, without any celebrity connection, they're $500,000. Why? Because they're rare. Because in 58, 59, 60, nobody was buying Gibson Les Paul.
Yeah, they didn't sell many of them.
They didn't sell many of them, so there's not very many of them. And then you get to the early 70s, and these players were like, "Oh, these are cool guitars,"
Yeah.
and they started playing them. Billy Gibbons, Jimmy Page, Gary Moore, just several of them. Oh, I like a 59 Les Paul. So, does this sound better than my 78?
Probably not.
Probably not. Probably not. But they made less of them.
Yeah.
So, is what it is. All right. We got like one more, right?
Looks like it.
Oh, we're gonna talk about fucking Sammy.
Again?
Jesus Christ. Sammy Hagar thinks that he might not go on tour anymore. Well, dude, you're 76, you're 77, we saw.
Yeah.
He's 77 now.
Yeah, I think they're going to do a residency in
Yeah, I'm not even gonna read it. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah, he's been doing it forever.
Yep, long time.
And I'm thinking, man, when I do that when I'm 77, I'm like, well, if people come out and cheer and love it, I might keep doing it.
Yeah,
you
pay me a bunch of money.
Yeah, but
If someone else set it all up for us, all we do is show up and play.
Yeah, you show up and play. But you just get out and strap on or whatever, and the adulation, it's addictive. The adulation from fans and stuff. It is. We've experienced it.
Yeah. You can't beat that feeling on stage when the crowd is with you.
Yeah. It's like especially when you're doing your own shit.
Yeah.
We watch some videos and we might watch a little more. But about us playing other people's shit, it was fun. The people loving the stuff and all that. But when you get out and you play your own stuff, and you get that same thing, and people treat you weird, and you're not prepared for it.
Right.
Like when we went to Maine. It was like rock star stuff, and
we had rock star status in this little music community up there.
Yeah, and we didn't know.
No, we didn't know. We walked into it.
Yeah, we just
didn't know how to act.
We just thought we were going to play another bar. Oh, let's go play this bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
you guys want to come to Maine? Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's go do that. And then we get there and they treat us like royalty, and we were very unprepared.
Yeah.
Very unprepared for that.
The underground radio stations up there and the music scene was well connected.
Yeah.
And they had played our album a lot, and the people knew it. And you could tell it when we were on stage. The crowd was into it and was feeding back energy to us.
And singing the fucking lyrics.
And singing the lyrics, yeah.
Singing the lyrics.
It was very...
You drive 20 hours. You drive 20 hours and you show up and you get on stage and the place is packed, and then you start playing your own song and the whole crowd is singing every word to every song.
Yeah. It was cold. You can't beat it.
I know, but I wasn't expecting that.
No. We didn't expect it to be any different than any other show.
Right.
That's all I can figure is they had played it on the underground radio station. Justin
so long. They still play it.
And they still play it.
Still play it.
Yeah. And the group up there, the music scene was well connected. They listened to those underground radio and they knew our songs. It was really cool.
Yeah, I've told this maybe on another show. I mean, after we got done, we did our interview with Kiwazi. We did our interview, and then I went outside to smoke. I'm like, I'm gonna go outside and smoke. So I go out there, and I'm standing there like smoking, and some little dude stands beside me, and then he starts talking. He said, "Man, I can't believe you guys are here." And I'm smoking. I'm like, "Is he talking to me?" Yeah, I look over. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I can't believe you guys are here." And then I get realize it's a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told me he's like, when we pulled up, they were like spazzing. They're like, "Hey man, Four Skulls are here. What do we do? What are we supposed to do? Do we talk to them? Do we invite? We invite them in? We had our manager at the time, Kelly.
Yeah.
Manager. That was awesome.
It was just a joke on the way up there.
I know.
He wanted to go with us. Okay. You'll be our manager.
But it made us look legit. It made us look legit.
Yeah.
Kelly was like, wait here. Yeah, you guys wait here. I'm gonna go talk to the demon. It made us look like a big deal. I'm like, hey, where's he going? What's he doing? All right. Yeah. So it's all about perception.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron. Yo, talk about the main trip, bro. Main trip was
Yeah.
awesome. Yep, one for the books. Oh, that's one of the best, dude.
I thought about it the other a week or so ago. I was sitting at the house and thought about it. I texted it out. We went to Maine, but I didn't send it to you. I should have sent it to you. It just hit me all of a sudden that day. Maine.
Well, if you think about that trip, we're locked up here. Maybe we're good. If you think about that trip, let's hit refresh. Sorry, people, we're nerding out here. If you hear it, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. All right, so we're back on at some point. So what was I talking about? Okay, so even to do this. Oh, I gotta mute that. I hear myself. Yeah. All right, so we're back in line. So these dudes invite us. We got invited to England, but
Yeah.
money.
Getting over there.
Yeah, money and logistics, and then these dudes in Maine like, hey, will you all come play? And then me and you talk. I'm like, hey, dude, you want to go to Maine and play? And you were like, okay. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. What fucking idiot?
I don't know. And your dad let us take him to Winnebago.
Yeah, I called Dad. I'm like, hey, Dad, can I take you to Winnebago to Maine? He's like, sure. And then I was like, all right, let's go. Fuck it.
Hook up a trailer.
Fuck it.
Took off.
Fuck it. Let's fucking go. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go.
We took them to Winnebago to another trip down to Tennessee.
Yep. Yeah. That was the first one. So it was like a trial ride.
Oh, well, it was cool.
Yep. But together.
Yeah.
As friends and brothers and brothers thing is overused, but as friends, you go do this shit. Garth Brooks, Four Skulls, live in Maine.
Yep.
Well, Tennessee, my favorite memory was
Robert Faceplant.
the Robert Faceplant. The Robert Faceplant is my favorite memory from down there.
Mine is, it was raining outside. We were sitting in the Winnebago.
Yes.
And here comes Miller with a bunch of people trekking up inside the Winnebago. One of them,
Miller.
am I remembering this right? One of them brought an upright bass
They did.
inside the
They did.
Winnebago.
And there was like maybe a few inches to where it didn't touch the top of the Winnebago.
And they sounded great. Daphne and the Mystery Machines.
Me and you were sitting up front.
Yeah, we was like, oh god.
And the door swings open. Here comes Miller.
Yeah.
Miller with his drink and stuff. It's like, dude, what? He's like, hey, I brought some friends.
We'll never get to sleep tonight.
I'm like, oh shit. And then here comes a guitar player. Here comes the fucking upright bass player.
Yeah.
In the fucking Winnebago.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Acoustic guitars.
I'm like, what?
Bass player.
And then two hot chicks.
Yeah.
You know, one of them might have been gay, but anyway,
They started singing and playing.
it was just, yeah,
Me and Mick looked at each other like, wow.
yeah. It was like
Cool.
surreal. Yeah, they were so great.
Yeah, it was cool.
They were so great. I think I've watched some of Daphne's.
Yeah.
So it's Daphne and the Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
So I've watched some of her. I hope she's not watching. I watched some of her videos here the last couple of days. I'm like, man, that wasn't near as good as
In the
what
Winnebago.
they did in the Winnebago.
Yeah. It was a special night.
It was. They were just on. Yeah, it rained that night, and they got canceled.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck it, we're gonna play
for
somewhere.
somebody.
And there was like 10, 15 of us in there.
It was crammed in. We were crammed in there.
Yeah, it was just great. Yeah, Miller. Yeah, they were great. It was just an awesome experience. The main trip. I don't know why or how that we decided to do that, but I'm glad we did. I'm so glad we did. That trip is my favorite musical experience that I've ever done.
Yeah.
That we did that.
Yeah. Mine too.
All right. Yeah, we've been rambling.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a long show tonight.
Yeah, long show. We're rambling. Rambling man.
Rambling on.
All right. Oh, another lovely song.
Yep.
They were on Spoiler, unsigned band out of Australia. Aaron, I'm craving more head. Of course you are.
Yep.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna cut this off.
Yeah, we better.
We've been rambling.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what we do. We just sit around and talk, and we share it with you guys.
Yep.
Like the video, share the video, whatever. But we're out.
All right. You. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys. Remember, Monday, the regime change. Cha-ching. If you pray, I'm not a prayer guy, but pray for our country. We just want everyone to succeed.
Yep.
Succeed. Success for everyone. Laters.
Bye.